So today I'm gonna interview you. So just let us start about yourself. Just introduce about yourself today.
Hi, my name is Jason. I'm living in Cardiff and I've been living in Cardiff for the past 5 years. I've been to UK nearly, I think it's long, 10 years back.
Hmm.
And previously I was living in Belfast and then Ballymena. So yeah, I moved to Cardiff 5 years ago and now I'm working as a nurse and as a part time, and the other times when I get free I would like to work as a filmmaker. And yeah, not too bad. The 5 years was really good, enjoying fun life.
So you're saying that you are a nurse and doing a film. So which you like the most, the nurse part or the filmmaking part?
To be honest, my dream was to become an engineer, and I grown up in a technical background. My father got workshop. He was a turner. Then he ran business like demolition companies. So I'm very much into the technical side, and I like the technical side of everything. Basically, nursing. When it comes to nursing, I like the technical side of nursing, like building the wheelchairs, hoist, slings, beds. I like those parts really well. And when it comes to the filming also, I like the technical parts of filming, like building gears for proper filming, camera rigs and all those stuff. And to be honest, the last 5 years I tried my level best to pull out the most of it, and that's it.
Yeah. So we can say that you said that you was interested in doing engineering. So what made you to be a nurse and a filmmaker rather than not being an engineer? You said that you want to study engineering.
Yeah, I think it was at the age of 21 when I passed diploma in mechanical engineering back from India, and I was looking for a job, and I was keep on trying, and lots of people thought that, oh, this is not good, because in India they got a trend that everybody who study they should be engineer, doctors and all. And lots of I had seen many people who had passed out engineering looking for jobs. Then I thought that, oh, there is no opportunity for engineers. Then my family, if I talk about my family, most of them are working abroad as nurses. And then I think that if I become a nurse, I'll be settled in my life. And I just diverted from my dream and from my passion, and the situation drags me into that. There was a lot of financial problems in my family, which drags me into that, and I had to take the initiative at a stage. I was 21 year old. In another 5 years time, I need to become something in my life to support my family, both financially, physically, mentally, everything. And I want to become more stabilized in my life. So I chose nursing. The situation drags me into that, and at that stage, I think there was a trend in India. There a lot of I'm basically from Kerala in South India, and I'm from a Christian family. Most of the Christian families they have at least one nurses in Kerala, and I still believe it is good. On the other side, it is really bad, because I had seen many people who come into the nursing profession without liking it, and I was one of those actually. But when coming into the nursing, I've really realized that yes, nursing is one of the best job that you can do in the world, caring other people, and you need to like that profession. And I start liking nursing. I had problems, in the beginning. I was feared of blood, and I was, it was not my cup of tea. Then what I had done, I had seen a lot of people struggling on the bed, the end stage of the life, looking to a nurse face and like a hope, can you save me? By the end of the day, the nurses is more close to the patients rather than doctors, and we took care of them, healing the wounds, taking care of the people's, you know, some people even had burns, all this things, and by the end of their life, they just need someone who supports and take care of them. There was a situation, and so I start loving nursing. I had a situation when I really fainted when I was assisting one of the doctor, and he was doing a traction. Means if someone had a fracture, they will put the metal rod into the bones, and I was supporting the doctor to put a traction, and the next minute I was lying in bed. When I wake up, actually I fainted down, and when I wake up, I realized that I fainted and I fall back, but it's only because I'm really scared of blood. Then I took a decision that, Jason, you are going to be a nurse. If you want to be a nurse, you need to be really strong from the mind. You need to start loving it. And I start loving the nursing. I put myself into a stage. I asked my professor that, can you post me in operation theatre? I want to get used to blood. And what I did, I asked my teacher, can you post me there? I asked the teacher to get me posted there, and she posted in that unit. I was assisting the doctors, not straight away. I stand away back and watching everything what's happening a bit far. I start getting used to blood. Then I come a bit more closer. I start assisting the doctors. Yeah, and that basically happens when I was a student nurse. Then after getting passing nursing, the time was getting changed and the trend was getting changed. The situation was getting changed. It was getting day by day. It was really getting hard for the nurses to work abroad, especially in European countries. You need to get past IELTS examination, and after passing the course, I decided that I want to go and work somewhere, get the experience. I had two options: either get work experience, and what I done is that get some work experience. Around the other time, I had done IELTS examination, which takes me like a month, and I get past like IELTS examination. It's called English test. If you need to work in European countries, you need to, not only European, if you need to work as a nurse in Australia, Canada, America and UK, you need to pass IELTS examination, and you need to score individual scores of 6.5 at minimum at that time. I think you need to have a overall score of 6.5, so overall score of 6.5. And I had passed that examination. Then I go for work experience. Then I get married to my wife. No, we not get married, we get married. And I come to UK, start a career as a nurse. I work as a nurse 5 years in a nursing home, different nursing homes. I had tough times, I had good times. I really enjoy doing that. Taking care of all people, one of the best things that you can do in your life. And and what to say, and I find a lot of good people, after 5 years I moved to Cardiff. My father died. That was another situation in my life which pulls me back again, and I fly back to India. I had bad times there. My father died. I stayed with him like 8 days, the last 8 days, and it was a tough situation. And when after that I come back to UK, I moved from Ballymena to Cardiff, and from here my film career starts. I got an old house, renovated. I got a lot of tools, and I start getting back to the engineering field of nursing, engineering field.
So, what made you to be a filmmaker? What inspired you?
Actually, my dad, he was a producer of one of the biggest flop movie back in 1980 when he spent a lot of money, and that movie ends up with a lot of financial crisis. So from younger age, I had this, I had dreams about filming. I want to become an actor. Then I thought that no, you know, it's high risk. It's high risk. So then I give up the dream actually when I start doing nursing. And around 2010, my dad passed away, and I had hard times. I've become so depressed. I was thinking myself, Jason, what you are born to be, and I told that I was talking to myself that you, Jason, you're born to be a technician. You know, you're born to be an engineer. You chase your dream. Then I was thinking that the best way to chase the dream is to become a filmmaker back again. But how? It was totally blank for me. There was no resource for me. I have no education, no background, nothing. Then I just Googled it in YouTube, and I found a lot of videos and websites where they give idea about low budget filmmaking, how you can you make movies in low budget. At that time, I think that at that time they released 5D, like in 2009, and before that I bought a camera, a small camcorder. Then I started building my own gears, and I tried many to build a Jeep, tried to build dolly, tried to build Steadicam, all those stuff, and keep on trying, and actually I was failing all the time, you know, but I never give up. Whenever I get free time, I try to make my own gears. On the other hand, I was also doing nursing as a part-time. I stepped down to part-time, you know, I was not doing fully, and I got a lot of free times. At that time, I built my own gears. Some of the gears which was flop, you know, it was disaster. But I never give up, keep on trying. And start filming a low budget movies, start associating with other people, build network, and learning by doing. And I find a lot of good people who help me, who supports me, and Bino Augustine was one of them from my community, who I feel like was my big brother in the filming industry. And we had one movie called Edge of Sanity. We shooted that in London with 8 days. We only took 8 days for like a movie, more like nearly 2 hours, and we managed to release it in UK in a theatre, a premiere show, and we also get nearly 700k views in YouTube. It was not too bad. I know it was a low budget movie, but from that movie we realized that we can make big things happen. Now we are making the third independent movie in UK. 3 productions are going on the same time. One is called The Journalist, and that is happening in Norwich. The second one is Akara Pacha, and the third one is Bilati Pranam. So 3 projects is running at the same time. I'm really glad to associate with a lot of good talented people. We all are independent filmmakers who got the passion for filming, dedication for filming, and we will make our dreams come true, making big budget movies one day. So that's it so far. So this is my another homemade rigs made up from some scrap metals and with some tripod ball heads, and this is called Spider Camo, which I used in a few movies. And these are the parts from the Simmer frame, which all people use to maintain the mobility actually. And this is a part from a car mount for bikes, and this is the suction cups for lifting the glass. So that's it basically. You can spread the legs of this spiral car mount to any position to get the right angle from outside the car. So that's my rigs which I made. So thank you for interviewing me, and I hope
it was having a pleasure to interview. Thank you.
Thank you.